Greetings and salutations, everyone. Particle here with, I guess we could call this the finale of the SMP. Not quite sure what to call it, but I figured since during the live stream I tried to give a tour and failed it horribly, I might as well give an actual tour. Now, I'm gonna say I will be back with a live stream on the server when we're all fighting the river, but this is gonna be a sort of role-playing thing, I guess you could say. Basically, a whole strange thing being like, hey, this is pretty much going to be the final thing. The last thing we'll do is fight the river, but I'm a bit impatient to wait until we're going to fight the river. I will be back on the server to fight the river. Once we do kill it, I think Wolf's going to start a brand new server that's more story driven, because this server was meant to be story driven, but it was just kind of a regular Minecraft world with one event in it that any of us could have started. But I think I'll be joining for that. It depends who wants me to join or not. But I do want to thank him and everyone else for being on the server. Well, there is one person that's an exception to that, but we'll talk about them. But yeah, may as well start with the grand tour of this area. By the way, I have too much food. But yeah, here's the grand tour of Kezo and Monkey's Minecraft server, which I don't know what this area is called. But the sake of this video, I'll call it Sanctuary. But yeah, here we go. Basically, when I first joined the world, I spawned about here, I think. In the middle of the night, there were creepers and stuff everywhere. Yeah, it was around here. There were creepers and stuff everywhere. I turned to my right, and there's a gate with Wolf standing right outside of it, and he's charging towards me. I was a bit terrified at that moment. He could have killed me, I had nothing, he had full right. First day he was covering me and helping me get into the gate here. We now waited for a friend of mine who experienced basically the same thing, but it was a bit later. But once we got in, the gate was closed, and essentially that was us safe. We could decide wherever we wanted to build. But basically Wolf had us go over here, because there was a thing on the server, the amalgamation. Here is the ritual. There's also a bulletin board here. There's someone stealing diamonds and people stealing carrots. Couldn't really care about that anymore. But up here we have Kezo's house, or Wolf's house. Basically told us about, the side door that we could use. This is a book showing all of the people on this, and I guess the genders. Yeah, so basically the genders and all that. Some people here I haven't even met, like Bingle, Doofinator, Magnuson. I think it's at their different time zones. So while Wolf and all that, while me, Wolf, and Nat were fighting the Ender Dragon, they were pretty much asleep at work. They were busy. But this is Wolf's house, with a million chests in it. Some are public, some are closed. I also left Wolf a present. I won't show what it is, because he will find it and he'll probably live stream it. So I want him to see what the present is on his live stream. Down here is his enchantment room with an ender chest. I think, did I put the ender chest in here? Someone put the ender chest in here. I don't know who. But yeah, in fact, so what I'm gonna do. Well, I was gonna grab an elytra because I have a Mandia elytra. But I think it's best to walk right here. But yeah, enchantment room. That's a bunch of spare stuff that I think Waffles stored in there. Because Waffles is basically, he was basically killing skeletons and unenchanted their gear and storing it in there to get the XP. So I think it was Waffles that did that. Don't have proof though. Here is Wolf's restored potions room, which honestly looks fantastic. I think it was the Riffiel that worked on this, and he did a fantastic job. Like, this is just beautiful. Although Wolf is pretty much working on getting all of his potion materials back, I'm pretty sure Waffles blew up the potion room that stole the thing. The phantom membranes. Simply said, we can't make slow falling potions if we struggle in the end. And guess what? We didn't. About one of a person died and they didn't have much on them. Well, they lost their Nevite gear. But this is Wolf's farm. basically, me and my friend Joke have just pillaged him once, so we could have basic food at the beginning, and that was it. Down here, we have an unloaded chunk, fantastic. The finale of the series, and the game doesn't want to cooperate. Well, as you can see over here is the Nether portal. You guys have seen me go to Nether a couple times. If not, head to my channel, Quapcom997, and you'll see me go to Nether a couple times and fail miserably at it. In here is the inauguration room. Basically, when you enter here, well, this first of all, it didn't look like this. It looked way different. Oh, we have battle reports. There's been a lot of casualties on the Empire side, if you want to Mountaineer side. Well, short and sweet, I guess. But basically, you would go up here. Oh, there you go. That's basically does. But you write your name in the book here. I don't know where the book is. It's just completely missing. It might be the one side of the house, though. First inaugurated, you'll be set on fire, edge to jump into the water. So basically, I have a scar somewhere on my body. I will not show it though. Down there is the mine. Is basically it goes down to remaining to diamond level. There's no point in showing that. There's an automatic cow farm here, which is pretty cool. No chunks, load. I'm gonna block that off. I don't want creepers walking in here worrying and destroying Kez's house. But here is some sort of room. I don't know what it is. There's also a cow farm, which is gone. Where's the cow farm? That's weird. Either someone pillaged it or a creeper blew it up. Over here is Monkey Nut's house. I have not been in there and I don't intend to go in there. But it actually looks quite nice. But I think Monkey Nut did make a new house. It's actually closer to me. Which end is that? As you guys know, I've been in my house many a times, but there's a couple things I didn't show. Over here is the entrance to Zephyros Tower. It's locked away to it. Yeah. I have been in Zephyros Tower once. Because the door is unlocked, but I'm pretty sure this house is locked by now, but it's a really nice tower. But let's see, we'll go this way first, I think, towards Zephyros Tower. Oh. Let's go to the horse. This is Harrison and Bingle's house. I've seen Harrison once, never talked to him much though. And Bingle, I think they basically work on shifts, if I had to guess. Because they're different I think they're different time zones. Here's the Zephyros Tower, it's beautiful. Goes all the way to Warp's house down there. But yeah, it's really nice, like when I got in there. It was open at one point. And I went in there, walked around for a little bit. I was looking for Neverwood at the time, but I couldn't find any because the chests were locked. I assume Zephyros did have some, but well, that's because at the bounty board down there, I'll call it, he basically had a thing saying, "Hey, do you need Never stuff? Trade me emeralds or something." I think. I don't remember. This is part of Kez's house. Yeah, that's Kez's farm. What's this path for? Oh, do you know about this? Let's take a look. I think it was going from someone's in progress house to Warp's house. Okay, this looks beautiful. They worked too hard on this. This is the sort of path I'd always want to my house. This is someone's house. I don't know whose though. That or some sort of story-based thing. I think it's a courthouse that Wolf is building, thinking about it. Looks like a courthouse. And it's near nighttime. I was going to do the finale of the series. At nighttime, I'll go through the house as quick as I can. Up here we have Mystery Psychic. I don't know who they are, never seen them. I don't even know if they've been on. They probably have been now. Now, I'm not going to break into anyone's houses just to show what the interior of them look like, because Wolf can do that. Up here is Alpha Hunter's house, with his villager farm underneath it. Basically, 3 people in villager farms now. And I'm glad to have villager farms because mending books are necessary at this point. Like, I have mending on all my armor and my sword and pickaxe. Not my bow though, but the bow's an easy fix. Up here is Wiz's house, with also a villager farm underneath. It's actually really lovely in there. He did give me permission to go into his house, but again, for this video I'm not going to go into his house. Because I will be back when the river's being fought. I know the stuff I could do. I could get blast protection to work. This is Soul's house, by the way. It's actually really nice. I was in there once. But basically, figure this as a sort of roleplay kind of thing. I know I'm not doing a good job at it, but I don't do Minecraft roleplay. That's my argument. Over here is Sagination and Tapsilp's house. I've seen Tapsilp a couple times. I did see Vayne a couple times, I think. Sagination. I think I've seen him at one point when I was playing late at night. But me and him didn't talk. We just sort of, oh my god, that's beautiful. The grass block must be a Vayne now from Enderman. So cobblestone there. I guess someone just patched that up. Imagine the dome tutorial, this might work out really well. Oh yeah, down there is a farm, a villager place. Don't know why I said like that, farm, villager place. Oh dear god, creeper, run away. I found out recently creepers can climb up ladders. Pigments, I get. But creepers? They don't even have arms. How are they doing that like? It's crazy. Did I show us up here? Ah, this is Matt's house. Matt was on at one point? But I think they just played for a bit and then just stopped playing. I think there might be someone who joined from one of Wolf's live streams. Because he just wanted to join, because, well, he just wanted to join. Need to place down pumpkins and break them so I can see. I hate this. Why can't chunks just be consistent? This is Blue Ninja's house. Blue was on like 5 minutes ago to say hi and then he left. It's just pretty confusing. But I guess he's at the point where he thinks he's ready for anything. So he's just logging on saying hi, then hey nah. Here's a vacant house. Not vacant, vacant. With a cat. Where did the cat come from? There's a side balcony? I guess I'm making a western door. Yeah, I don't know who's making this house. I think Blue was making it and then he stopped. Bit confusing. Here is Bingle's house. Bingle has 2 houses? Oh, wait, it's just a Bingo can go to these people's house because you can't type names on a sign and say who's in here. Say you can go in and out, which is cool. Twister's flower shop. It's a flower shop. There's honestly not much I can say about that. Like, it looks cool, but this is Java. On Java, you can't grow flowers bone meal. And as far as I remember, Drifter did play on Bedrock, so that's why they made the flower shop, because they wanted to get that sort of stuff. Now here, goes into the vacant house. That's pretty cool. They messed up the slab on this side though, so I had to walk back. I don't have a water bucket. And a little bit of damage won't kill me. Here is whose house again? Luna. Luna basically wanted to build Patrick's Rock, but a modern version, so I think they used quartz. It looks like quartz or bone block. This is a petition to save pigs, you sign it, and then if there's enough, I guess we don't kill pigs. I did sign a petition once, but I'm not signing it again. Because really, pigs are pretty useless in Minecraft. I know I have a pig farm, but that's because I was desperate to get more food sources. There's a vein in here, and this side is blocked. Fantastic. So is this side. How did I get in then? Let's just run over the chest or something. Yeah, it's a petition to save the pigs. I'm not gonna sign it because really the pigs should die for being so useless. Give it that zombie. Here is a house that's usually occupied by a creeper. I'm gonna close it. I can take a look inside. You know what, I might as well. It is a vacant house. There's some chests here with a lot of materials in it. There's also another grass block and a minute bin everywhere. No balcony. It's actually quite cool. If you get some really good interior decorating, it could be a lovely house. Store that in my inventory. And finally we have my house. Once I lay all this stuff up, because this is really bad lighting. Yeah. But yeah, here we have my house, which is my house. I don't have an opinion of it. I don't want to say it was good or bad. For me, I think it could do a bit more decorating. But I have a farm for basically melons, pumpkins, potatoes, carrots. It was weak at one point. I got carrots at another point, I think, to get apples from a nearby village. Not a nearby village. I was getting it from a village, but from one of the villagers, from the farmer ones. But yeah, of all these animals, there's a zombie over there. This is Dante's grave. He was blown up by Waffles because Waffles didn't think and decided to literally just die in the end. Yeah, have some cake in here. Oh, it's near daytime, jeez. Yeah, here's all my furnaces and stuff like that. I don't have an enchantment room because Wolf has one. Why make another enchantment room? Then here's my barrels. They're all sorted by different sort of items like food and ores, all that. And we have the ender chest, which you guys saw before. Which I'm going to store an ender chest inside of a chest because why not? Has some composters and loom, and this is a quick way you can get out. Because I actually like this on Java. You can crouch into trapdoors and jump out like that. And down here is my hidden Neverwatch farm. So if anyone from the server is watching, you now know where I get my Neverwatch. I raided the Fortress of Waffles, and honestly, I didn't trust Waffles at that point. I figured he'd probably want to steal Neverwatch, so I made a farm down here whenever Waffles wasn't on, and I made sure to be quiet and sneaky when people were on with me. They weren't Waffles, because last thing I would need would be to have to buy Neverwatch from someone else on the server. And that's the entrance of stuff right there. I can just throw the gunpowder in there. But yeah, Dante was a fox as well in here. He was adorable. He had one to scurry about and always try to break out. He did break out a couple times, mostly because of Wolf though. But one other person did help him get out by accident. It was Alex, I believe, because Alex was leaving me a mending book before he fought the Ender Dragon. Because I left a note in his house saying, "Hey, here's some emeralds. Can I have a mending book?" But yeah, that's everyone's houses, and there is one thing I'm gonna show, but that's gonna be to the finale of this video. And this video is gonna be edited a bit of a way as well, but yeah, at this point, there was not much else to do on the server. We've all fought for the Empire, I think. I don't know why we're fighting for the Empire, but we are. I know Wolf told me in real life, but I keep forgetting. Basically, someone's been trying to kill us. Maybe because we're too badass or something. Like, look at me. I'm too badass. I'm Sergeant Cortez, like. But I think a way to tackle this war isn't one that can just be fought with regular battles. I think we should tackle this with a more strategic approach and try to end the war before it ever happened. So I built something down here that's going to essentially allow me to get an upper hand on these guys, whoever they are. And hopefully I'll be able to transport to somewhere that's safe. Like somewhere where I could try and stop the war before it ever happened. So I built a time portal, and I've left a book here for everyone. I didn't leave a sign now. I'm just gonna slash over real quick. Yes, I know I failed. And I know that the time portal doesn't look great, but it's functional. That is the point of it. I've left a book there for everyone to find. I'm not going to read the book because I think it'd be something that's more interesting for someone else to read. Basically, I've been keeping a log ever since we were about to fight the Ender Dragon. In fact, hold on. Do that. To my comrades. But yeah, I'm basically going to activate the portal and travel back in time. It depends really, it's my first time building a time portal. And I'm hoping that I will end up somewhere. But yeah, as you can see, I have 7 time crystals, which is necessary for the portal. So that's great, got them, I have my ways. And I'm going to activate the portal after this video ends. And I'm hoping that I will end up somewhere safe. So, in the meantime, guys, it's time to split. Alright, time portal has worked perfectly, but where the hell am I? Oh dear god. I failed, didn't it? I got teleported somewhere. Yeah, this is kind of a strange thing, guys. Basically, I'm gonna still record Minecraft. And I, of course, will still fight with it on Warp server, and if he gets another story-based thing going on, I will join him for that. But I'm not gonna be a Minecraft YouTuber. But I do want to record on this server. Because I've been playing with a couple of shoulders, but it's gonna be a multiplayer series starring me, Wolf, if he's ever on, Agent Phoenix, a good friend of mine, and Joke, a good friend of mine who also got burned at the inauguration. I think Phoenix has as well. But in the meantime, enjoy this series, which is going to be sort of Minecraft and a life thing, but this is going to be a serious role-playing thing. It's just going to be for fun. And I already have gear on this server, I just want to start off without showing the shield. But yeah, enjoy this new series, which is going to be Minecraft and life. And also, the next Let's Play, here's a hint for it. Some are powerful and can inherit the abilities of fire. Some can fly through the skies and wield incredible explosive armaments. And the third is they breathe underwater. if you guys can figure out what these are, then I'll see you guys on a new planet. In the meantime, I will go to my house here, because I have a bit of a surprise. This isn't Dante. This is Virgil. I'm hoping his fate will end the same. But I will see you guys in the next video.